are some things you need for perler beading. Maybe you've never heard of it before. Maybe you're just interested and you've seen people doing time lapses of it on your YouTubes. Well, here are some things you need for perler beading. So, first thing you're going to need is pegboard. This is the board that you're going to put your perler beads on. Another kind of perler board for the more advanced perler bead artists. Super pegboard. This is kind of like 4 of the small ones put together. They're great, excellent super pegboard. I think sometimes they have sales on them, but I think I got this for $20. I have several of them. You will also need beads. You need lots of different colors, but they do have starter packs with many different colors in it. If it's something you think you just want to try, maybe to see if it's for you, they do sell those. Hobby Lobby sells them, Michaels sells them, Amazon sells them. But anyways, there are also different types of beads. There are Hama beads, there are art call beads, there are perler beads. I use perler beads. The rule of thumb is don't mix the different kinds of brands together because you may not have the same melt with the different brands. So I just stick with perler beads. Nothing wrong with the other ones, just what I've stuck with. Here are what the beads look like. That is my black beads, the most important bead that I have. I outline all of my projects with it. So now I'm going to show you all the different colors that I have. It has taken me a while to get all these colors and figure out which ones are the right ones for me. There are tons more colors, so I'm going to show this to you. So first of all, these are 2 craft storage containers. I got them off of Amazon. They're fantastic. You can store so many beads in this. You can even anchor them on the wall, screw them in so they're not going to go anywhere. I just have mine sitting up here, and you can see how big they are. I have 6 or 9 really big containers. I use it for all of the bigger bags of perler beads, and then I have the smaller ones for the smaller bags. It just makes sense to me. You can organize the colors however you want. I have my skin tones over here in gray, black, white, and then I have some darker colors and pastel blue, periwinkle blue, slate blue, and then moving to the pinks, purple, lighter purples, reds, and then going into toothpaste, sky, and then some interesting ones like I have clear over here, clear glitter, neon, and then going into some of the lighter colors. Apricot is fantastic color, really love that color. And then I've got orange and yellow, and olive is fantastic for retro Mario color, Super Mario Brothers color there. And there's my fun guy that I've created. So that's just a little bit about the colors. Talk more about colors in another video, but yeah, lots of different colors to choose from here. Also going to need a nice pair of high precision tweezers. Get a couple of nose hairs in there. So, high precision tweezers, usually used for jewelry projects, but you can also, they work great for beads. So, for example, I can grab 2 beads at a time, or I can grab 4 beads. So I can get more beads on the board in less amount of time. you don't really need it, but it does help, is this fancy schmancy Perler bead pen. This is not the most liked tool by a lot of people, but some people like it, some people don't. I do like it. I have sort of a love-hate relationship with it. It's really great for getting bead outlines done, but for the inside work of projects, I would not use it because you're just going to knock over other beads because it's quite bulky, as you can see. But you put your beads in here and then you close it up and then you get your beading. I can do a more in-depth review of this later on, but yeah, bead pen, I have 2 of them. And another very handy dandy thing that you need is a iron. Now any iron will do, but this is a Cricut mini press. I've used a regular iron. This is the thing for me. They also have a Cricut that is a much bigger heat press, really big. But for me, this is great for small to medium-sized projects. I really like it. It gets the job done. And it has even heating, as you can see on the bottom. It's very evenly spaced. There are no ridges, no lumps. It's great. So, highly recommend that. Another thing you need is parchment paper. You can get regular parchment paper, or you can go with the Perler branded parchment paper. They call it ironing paper. I really like this. It's very nice. You can use it over and over again. I probably used this sheet 40 times and it's doing great. So you can cut it down to whatever sizes you want. This is what the Perler paper looks like. It's about $10 on Amazon. This is the other side of it. And as you can see, you can pull off whatever you want and then you can cut it. I have a handy dandy paper cutter that works great. Works very well for that sort of thing. So just put your Perler paper in there and cut it down to whatever sizes you need. Yeah, so this is a Worklion paper cutter. So really great for getting those tiny parchment paper pieces for the tiny Perler pixel characters, or the big ones, big sheets for the big ones. You're also going to need, to keep your project straight as they are heating up, you're going to need big books. Big books, big books. I have organic gardening and I have nursing. So those are much needed and they'll keep your Perler projects straight and even as they are cooling off. Because if you don't do that, you're going to have warped, curved projects. So all these things you can find on Amazon. I don't have any affiliate links in the description. I'm not paid by anybody. These are just things that I use. And I really, really encourage you to get those things. Once you have all of that, then you're ready to start beading. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Till then, happy beading.